Oh! 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 Oh, that hurt. Greetings! I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. It's been a fairly uneventful evening. However, I have been getting a lot done. And the barbarians have been driving me nuts. Well, okay, not driving me nuts, but they have certainly been keeping me busy. I'm going to show you in a second. I just want to see how... there we go. Sometimes it's hard to find that one spot. This is somewhat level. I still can't seem to get this one. Well, anyway. We'll deal with that later. I'm not even sure it's that important. So I've gotten pretty much all the way there, and we've got a full cart. But I came back and found this. I don't know when it happened, but it happened. Darn barbarians. Look, they even messed up my trap. Oh well. It wasn't a self-springing trap, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it. That was the wrong button. That's the button I wanted. Here, let's flip this thing over. I think I can... There we go. No? Is it just too heavy? I might have to remake this anyway. Will it even move at all? I thought I could pull it a little bit. Let's head over and take a look at the road. Plus, I need to actually bring my cart back. So we're down here, I think in this general area. Where's the road? There it is. Hey, there's my cart. Here we go. Yeah, so we are... Yep. Just have to grab this guy and pull him the last few feet. And here we are. We're attached to the road. Don't need to do any more of that. Alright, and this thing is seriously full. We've got 2 full crates of sticks. I've got a whole bunch of random stuff from being attacked and whatnot. And just whatever I picked up. Lots of roots and berries and more sticks and... yeah. It's been somewhat profitable going through the woods there. Now I just need to set up a claim block, or a pair of claim blocks in between the 2 areas here, and we should be good to go. See what I mean? Oh, just ignore me and go for the cart, huh? Jerk. The cart does not like you. Ah. Okay, well, let's just keep going. I've got a barbarian stuck in my wheel. Oh, wow. It's like that, you know, when you go to the market, you get that, and you get a wheel that just kind of like slips on something on the ground and it doesn't spin, it just kind of drags it along, leaving a slimy trail. Oh. Could you get out of the wheel, please? Causing me problems. There we go. It's like, ew, I stepped in something. I think it's a barbarian. Oh. Are you going on your own somewhere? Where are you headed? No. No, we're not going that way. Come on. You can go that way. Oh, you know what? I just realized. The lock and catch block is on. There we go. That'll help it roll a little more straight. Ah! Stupid trees. There. Oh. Careful. There's a cart behind you, dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Leave it alone. Oh, you're gonna get sucked up into the cart's wheel too, aren't you? No. Oh! 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 Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That was painful. All right. You know what? You can stay right there for the time being. We have a lot of work to do. I think I actually want to fill in a decent amount of dirt underneath this. You know, I might also remove this. A lot of people were saying, do a moat, do a moat. And it's actually not a bad idea. But I want to make sure that I can get across it first. So I think we actually need to make ourselves a gate, a fence, a door. I really would like to get this thing in the right position. Oh, I know what the problem is. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. I don't need this here anymore, and I don't need some of these other things here. I think I'm going to go ahead and place all these down here. And we'll do another, like, work cart later. You know, if I remove this... Haha. Come on. Can I? Yeah, see? Now I can flip this thing over. Good. That'll make it a lot easier to get to. I'm still going to take it apart, but... Okay. Now that I've got everything at least inside, I want to make a door so that I can at least know that the things inside of here are safe. Alright. Oh, that's cool. No sounds? Aw. I wanted sounds. Okay. I like that. Now, I don't like how, you know, there's a gap here, but I think that the drawbridge will go in that space. I think that's kind of how it's supposed to go. Approximately like that. And again, with it just, like, instantly looking like it's done. They don't have the, like, the levels on it. The build levels on it. That's okay. Okay, so we need some more bits. It even works when it's not. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that. So I think I'll remove these bits. It would be kind of nice if I could put, like, spikes or something down there. Well, not right now anyway. So, will this thing lift me up? Oh, it will. Ooh. What's going to happen? Oh, and just slide down. Oh, that was fun. So now the next thing on the docket is to get enough stone to actually, like, fill in all these bits. And we've kind of started this stone quarry elevator concept, but we definitely have some more work to do on it. So let me at least get rid of the stones I have. I'm sitting here thinking about how I want to do this elevator. And I've got an interesting idea. This time I want to actually have like sides to the elevator so it's not bouncing around as much, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so I put timber 9s on the 2 outsides and then timber 8s here, here, there, and there. And then I'm going to put timber 10s like this. And unless I'm mistaken, what I'm going to basically have is something I can roll or slide against all the way from the bottom to the top. But by having these extra bits here, the elevator should stop when it'll be kind of a stop block. I don't know if you can imagine what I'm imagining yet, but we're going to go down here. We're going to put in the rest of these rails. And then we can use planks like this, and it'll serve the same purpose. Okay, good enough. Now, we need to build ourselves a pretty decent elevator. I'm going to want at least 2 catch blocks, or sorry, I want at least 2 rope drums on this thing. But I might just do 4. 1 on each corner. Make it nice and stable. You hear that? I heard that. Where is he? There he is. Hello, sir. Thank you for your donation. I think what I'm going to do is base everything on this because I'm kind of limited in what I can do because of this wall. There we go. Is that going to work? Yes, that will work. Okay, so now we're going to do something a little interesting on this corner. Actually, we're going to do a few interesting things with this build. First thing I need to do is get up on top of that. There we go. I think, is that right? Yeah, that's right. I made this one shorter because I need to have, you know, a place for my crank. So I'm going to put a crank up there, which I need to actually make. So we'll throw that crank up there. And then we're going to be doing something a little interesting. This is a technique that I'm not sure who came up with this idea, but it's pretty brilliant. This is a way of transferring power from one system to another. And this has been around for quite a while, and a lot of people have suggested I use it, which, by all means, it's a wonderful system. I've just never actually needed it. Oh, that was bad. I'm glad I survived that. We're losing the sun again? I think we're going to have to work through the dark on this one, so let's go ahead and set up some lights. There we go. As I was saying, people have been requesting for a while that I use the system, and by all means, but this is the first time I've had any need to use it, so let's see. Nope. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to need 8 rope-eye hooks. Rope-eye plates is what I meant. And we're going to place these, I think, it's going to look a little bit goofy, but I think I can place them on the inside here. Maybe not. Okay. We'll do them on the outside. And for those that have never seen this before, this is just really cool. Where's my rope? Okay. So then what you do is you attach each one of these. Did I do that right? I think I did that right. If I did this right, then if I turn this... Yeah, I didn't do this right. Okay, that actually looks straight. The other one looked like it was crossing around. I don't know what I missed, but you guys will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. There we go. So now turning one of these turns the other, because basically as it turns around, this one right here will pull that bottom one. But then this one right here is kind of at the furthest distance, so it's going to stop pulling that one. And then as this one gets around to this position, this one will be pulling its counterpart. You get the idea. So now what we need to do is put in our rope drums. Hey, it did lock together. Nice. I was wondering if that was going to work. So now we might end up having to kind of adjust the position of some of these, because that doesn't look quite right. But we should have all four rotating at the same time in the same direction. And then suddenly stopping. Okay, it doesn't like it. Now, if this was the real world, this would definitely not work because these ropes would get all tangled around that. But then again, if this was the real world, we'd have a belt that we could put around there. So I wonder if I'm going to need another set of these on this side. Or what? Let me remove these. Let's see if that makes any difference. Nope, and that stopped. Oh, that's funny. So it rotates, and then it gets stuck. If I let go and then go again, the other one kind of gets adjusted, and then it starts to work again. Let's stop worrying about that for right now, and let's go ahead and look at how to build the actual elevator itself. This is how we're going to do it. So I'm going to place that there. And I know that the size I want, at least for the main platform, is going to be... So each large block is 10 small block squares. We've got a frame around the outside, so that takes out 2. So we're looking at 9 plus 9, basically. A 9 block timber and a 9 block timber, but we want it to be one smaller. So we want a 9 and an 8. Now, I can't really build that just floating here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this. And then I'm going to do a 9 and an 8. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put in one more piece on the other side. Then coming this direction, I'm going to do an 8 and an 8 because I've got a piece in the middle already. But I'm going to put one more piece on the outside. Doesn't matter how big because we're going to remove it. And then we need another 8 there and one more piece. Doesn't matter how big. Now we just let this drop. And now we've basically got the beginning of a floating platform that's the right size. If I remove all these outer blocks and give it a little bit of a drag, it's going to slip and fall into place. So I'm actually going to do that on purpose. Let's find those edges. Sometimes it's hard to see on the texture, but there we go. And then we're going to take that piece out. That piece. This one. And that one. Now, if I've done my math correctly, I should be able to give this a little bit of a pull, and it should just pop right in. Yeah, and this way. Look at that. So that is the size of the top of the platform. Now, I'm not going to remove these because this whole thing would fall down. Now I'm going to actually make the platform itself. But I'm going to make it out of planks, just to save on wood. I ran out. And there we go. Our nice little cover. Okay. So now, under normal circumstances, these are going to be held up with the ropes. So we're probably going to want to set something like that up earlier than later. But I'm a little bit nervous about this system here. These also really aren't separated enough, which also bothers me. Which, oh, that's right. This is one further back. Oh, wait a minute. This is one further back, which means that this is actually pulling at a little bit of an angle. Okay. I think I might know what the problem is. Close enough. Bottom to bottom, left to left, top to top, and right to right. Seems to be a little bit better. Let's throw on this catch block. Or this rope drum, I mean. Oh yeah, we need this too. Will it turn better now? Look at that. Much better when you line things up. Okay. So, directly below this, so that's 2 from that edge. Let's do 2 from that edge. Now, there's a pretty good chance that some of these ropes, or some of these drums are going to be the wrong direction, and I'm going to have to turn them around. And that's a little bit odd. Oh, right, because these are a little further. That's fine. Okay, let's see what happens. Actually, no. I can lift it, make sure that the ropes are right. Hey, look at that. They actually all went the same direction. Crazy. Oh. So F goes down. Now, normally I won't have to worry about this coming up out and not being aligned anymore because I'm actually going to have a stop on the bottom that won't let it go any higher than this point. There we go. Why are you not going down? Oh, I know why you're not going down. Darn it. I always forget about that. When you first attach a rope to a rope drum, it identifies the maximum length. And it won't go any further than that. So I actually have to lower this elevator down, or that or build it at the bottom. Or use lock and catch drums, which actually can be, you know, you release them and they just fall all the way. So I might just switch these out for locking catch drums. Locking rope drum. All the words. Okay. But if I'm going to do that, I'll do it later. We've got, effectively, a working elevator. Just have to deal with the rope issue. So I don't want this to go any higher than it is right now. Let's do a 9 square timber there. And then I'll go down to a 2. Put it there and there. That should kind of catch and hold that. Good, and I shouldn't be able to lift this. Oh, it's Shift F. Yeah, see how it catches, well, okay, the other side didn't do so well, but this side catches, and this side catches, and this, the only reason that one didn't is because the other side's not set up properly. Gonna need one of these eventually anyway. Or more than one of these. Now, this elevator shouldn't be able to actually, like, exit. Good. We have an elevator. Well, we have an elevator that doesn't go down, but that's okay. That's the next thing we're going to work on. Okay, I think I've added everything I need to this, and it may have been a little premature, because I realized that I need to drop this thing. I need to actually disconnect it. This is a little bit nuts, but it's, I think, kind of the only way to do it at this point. Yeah, I was afraid of that, but that's okay because we're just going to dig underneath. Yeah, we're going to dig on this side and lower it down. And I happen to have both a shovel and a pick. I probably should have removed some of that material before dropping it, now that I think about it, but, you know, hindsight. Yeah, I'm going to need something that keeps these a little bit more in line, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and see how well this works. It's going to be a lot of running up and down for a little bit. Okay, so I should be able to lift this elevator at least up until it's straight. Oh, or way more than straight. Here we go. Now I can put in this guard. And now I think we should be able to lower this back down. It'll be fairly straight. Not perfect, of course, but not horrible either. Okay, I'm going down the fast way. Ow! Hey, that kind of worked. Sort of. Am I going to have to... I might have to disconnect and reconnect at this point, but we're getting there. Come on, this way. No? Okay. It's just a little bit twisted. You know what? I'm going to disconnect this. Because I feel like they're kind of at the end of their rope. Literally. Not asking for much. Okay, fine. So I'm going to attach this here. I'm going to give this just a little bit of a pull and see if I can straighten that out a little bit. No. Oh, but I have an idea. Okay, I'm going to first try something stupid. And that is this. Ow. Yeah, that didn't move it. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is another trick that I've learned by accident. If we throw some weight in here... Did you see that? That kind of forces it to rethink where it is. Or something. I don't know why, but sometimes when you throw weight in there, it kind of readjusts. Now, let's reconnect all these. Okay. Let's see if this does what I want it to do. Oh, that's beautiful. It worked. Pretty much exactly as I had hoped, you know, minus the fact that it's kind of at a funky angle. But that's okay. So I'm going to leave some stuff in there. Oh, I don't really have a place to put all these rocks, so I'll leave them there for now. We're going to make some large stockpiles for stones. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'll make some large stockpiles for stones, and then I should be able to load quite a bit and raise and lower the platform several times and not have to do a lot, nearly as many runs up and down the stairs. And I hear another one. Sometimes I think they know I'm doing my outro. Hey. What you doing? Holy cow, look at these. There's 3 of them up there. And another one just spawned. The hordes are coming. Next time I think we're going to work on some traps. I'm going to leave those guys alone for now. And is he dumb enough to... You are not bright, are you? You're not worth the crossbow bolt. Anyway, as I was saying, I think this is actually going to work pretty darn well. So, we'll play around with that a little bit next time. We really don't have any more time this episode, so I hope you enjoyed my new little elevator. I'm pretty happy with it. Hit that thumbs up button, especially if you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe, check out my other series, check out my Patreon page, and as always, I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.